Welcome back. Thanks for staying with us. The Director General of the World Health Organization, WHO, has described political will as the world's scarcest commodity. He spoke at the World Health Summit under the topic "Health is a Political Choice," where he tasked political leaders to push forward in the realization of the WHO Sustainable Health Goals.
We can agree on this. Health is not a privilege for the few. It's a right for everyone, everywhere. Our job as politicians and as leaders is to defend that right every day and to make it our life's work to see it realized. There is simply no better investment in health than primary health care. It's the smartest investment. That's why WHO is calling on all countries to increase spending on primary health care by 1% of GDP by 2030, either through new investments, reallocation, or both. Globally, we need a radical reorientation of our health systems towards promoting health and preventing diseases, not simply managing them in hospitals.
He said that the amount of money spent on health will vary naturally based on the economy of different territories. However, he urges citizens to pay close attention to how health funding is distributed. The director underscores the need for greater national integration for health security.
It's frankly difficult to understand why countries would invest so heavily in protecting their people from terrorist attacks, but not against the attack of a virus, which could be far more deadly and far more damaging economically and socially. A pandemic could bring economies and nations to their knees, which is why health security cannot be a matter for the health ministry alone.
The director said that failure to invest in healthcare not only leaves a nation's people vulnerable to disease, but also has implications on national security and economic stability. The government of St. Lucia and Argentina are exploring areas of cooperation in the sporting arena. More in this report.
The Argentine Republic and St. Lucia have expressed a desire to promote and strengthen bilateral relations and cooperation in the field of sports. The countries have signed an agreement that provides a framework for the parties to develop various means of cooperation in the field of sports for the purpose of fostering, promoting, and strengthening technical cooperation and sports exchanges between the parties in order to attain a higher level of development in the field of sports in each country. A signing ceremony took place at the Ministry of Youth Development and Sports Tuesday afternoon. His Excellency Gustavo Martinez Pandiani is Argentinian ambassador to Barbados and the Eastern Caribbean states, resident in Barbados.
Our challenge begins with the signing of the agreement. The agreement is the legal umbrella we could use to do things, practical things. And that is my proposal to you, Edmond. Let's work together. I'm not a formal ambassador, just relax. I'm here to represent not only my government to your government, but my people to your people. Because I believe that the real diplomacy is the one that benefits, especially our young people and those who need it the most. So I'm really glad that with very short notice you were able and willing to sign this legal instrument.
Signing on behalf of the government of St. Lucia was Minister responsible for Youth Development and Sports, the Honorable Edmond Estefan.
We are happy that you are here, and
thank you, sir.
We are very thankful that we are signing this agreement today, which will take us another step forward in bringing, cultural exchanges and sports to our young people, and which is what we want. We want every single St. Lucian to benefit from what we do.
The competent authorities for the implementation of the agreement shall be the Ministry of Youth Development and Sports in St. Lucia and the National Sports Agency of the Argentine Republic. From the Ministry of Youth Development and Sports, I'm Ryan O'Brien.
From next year, Italian school students in every grade will be required to study climate change and sustainability in an attempt to position the country as a world leader in environmental education. Italy's education minister said all public schools will include about 33 hours a year in their curricula to study issues linked to climate change. He told CNN that the lessons will be built into existing civics classes, which will have an environmentalist footprint from September 2020. The idea is that the citizens of the future need to be ready for the climate emergency. CIBC First Caribbean celebrated a prestigious achievement for one of its employees on Friday. The bank recognizes employees annually from around the region, and the Bridge Street branch employee stood out from the regional nominees.
Staff of the CIBC First Caribbean gathered on Friday afternoon to celebrate the exemplary performance of a colleague, Shade Joseph Danzi, sales specialist at the Bridge Street branch, was among a group of 10 from among the 2,008 other employees regionally who received the annual recognition of hard work and dedication by the bank.
Congratulations! Shade, I am so happy and delighted to announce that you are a top 10 performer out of 2,900 employees. And you are being awarded as an annual achiever. In addition, Shade has a special distinction. They do like a special distinction award, and you won that as well.
Country manager Ladessa James Williams outlined the specifics of the annual Achievers recognition.
Each year at CIBC First Caribbean, we select 10 employees who exemplify what we consider to be our top performers. The assessment is done at a regional level. And in 2019, we're happy to advise that Shade Joseph Danzi was selected as a top 10 performer. We have 2,900 employees at CIBC First Caribbean, so this is a tremendous award to receive. You're looking at her performance out of, again, 2,900 employees, and to be selected as a top performer is huge for us. And for Shade. St. Lucia has a rich history of winning the Achievers Award. We've had Carol Mangal and Elaine Borton in recent history, but this is the first award we're receiving for sales.
Shade has been serving in her current position of sales specialist for the last 2 years. She thanked her supervisors and colleagues for the part in her journey to achieving the prestigious accolade.
Thanks to everyone, because everyone has a part to play, right? Rather big or small. I want to thank my manager, my amazing manager, Carol Mangal, for nominating me, first of all, and just being the manager that she is, supporting me through everything, and just being honest and a pusher, so to speak. Thank you, Ladissa, for the opportunity as well, and for pushing Team St. Lucia, because even though I did my best, it couldn't have been done without all of us, right? Thank you, everyone. Retail, customer service, LPC.
Shade has been awarded locally for the bank's quarterly awards. She will be enjoying an all-expenses-paid trip to Mexico as a prize for her prestigious achievement. Reporting for the Hot 7 News, I am Novita Green.
This is the Hot 7 TV Nightly News. Tennyson Glasgow is up next with all the sporting action.